taxes are overdue.
We are sorry. The crops have been poor and we have no money.
You stall with excuses? Search the place. This is all you have?
I told you we have no other money.
Then keep it and get out. I have my orders. Burn the hut!
No, please!
I said vámonos! I must do my duty. Ah!
Zorro!
You heard the soldier, amigo. Vámonos.
See, we are going.
Oh, and amigo. You might want to take the cart. There's enough money to rebuild your home, courtesy of His Excellency.
Sí, Zorro, and gracias.
Ah! Let me go!
By all means, let me not detain you.
Yeah! Now, you scoundrel, prepare to fight.
Another time, amigo. Tornado!
Zoro!
Entra.
Excellency?
So, Don Carlos, I understand that you disagree with my punishment of Don Geraldo.
Don Geraldo is a good man, Excellency, to seize all his lands just because of some disagreement.
Disagreement? He tried to stop me in my duty.
But, Your Excellency, I believe your army was attacking the native people living on his land.
Cahuilla! They are vermin, less than dogs!
They are people, Excellency, and in my opinion, Don Geraldo did the right thing.
Oh, really? Then your opinion just cost you your lands, Don Carlos.
Excellency, you can't!
I can, and I have. You have 1 day to leave Monterrey, Don Carlos. Take him away.
No! You cannot do this! It is not right!
Now, to other business. You have the tax collection report from Southern California? No! Zorro again! I have had enough of that masked marauder! Captain Ramon!
Yes, Excellency.
This is your new assignment!
Perhaps we can find a cup for the refined sergeant? Come, have some cool lemonade instead. Bernardo, pour a glass for Sergeant Garcia, por favor. The pitcher is so heavy.
Don Diego, if you were any lazier, the Padre might bury you by mistake.
But my privilege has a price, Sergeant. I have to think for many.
And you do it well, I'll give you that. Just a quickie. I'm on my way to the Presidio. Zorro is still causing trouble, and the governor is fed up. He's sending a new comandante, Captain Ramon.
Hold! You there! My men are hungry. In the name of His Excellency the Governor, I am confiscating that food.
This food is for the mission, senor.
Insolent dogs! You would dare defy an officer of His Excellency! Get them!
Don't tell me Zorro's still hassling you. I thought you would have captured him by now.
Oh, like I haven't tried. Just give me 2 seconds to cross blades with the man. But the scoundrel's a ghost. He strikes, then he vanishes. Oh! Refill! Hurry up, man! I'm thirsty! Ow! Hey! Why do you keep that old peg-leg around anyway?
Oh, pity, I suppose. He once saved my father from banditos. Quite the hero, actually. That's how he got those scars.
Ha! Those scars are nothing compared to what I'll give Zoro when I catch him. I'll... Hey! Yeah! Take that! Santa Maria! It's Captain Ramon already!
And it appears he has prisoners.
See, poor devils. I just hope they keep him occupied long enough for me to sneak back. Adios, mi amigo.
You all know why I'm here. It's because La Reina de Los Angeles has become a disgrace. You're an embarrassment to the glory of His Excellency the Governor. Well, speaking of pathetic excuses for soldiery, Sergeant,
Sir!
you're late!
Sir, I was.
Silencio! You are not only late, you are out of uniform. Guess that means you just lost a month's pay, right?
Sir, I was.
Silencio! Or I'll have you whipped as an example to the other men.
Yes, sir! Hushing up now, sir!
You whimpering losers. No wonder this Zorro makes a mockery of you. And what is worse, this disrespect has spread to the very peons. Well, it stops today.
In God's name, have mercy, Captain. These men work for the mission. If you must lash someone, lash me.
Don't tempt me, Padre. Throw this monk out. Let this lash mark the return of fear and respect to the Reina de Los Angeles.
Captain, look! Zorro, he's here!
Captain Ramon, welcome to Los Angeles.
What are you waiting for, you babbling baboso? Get him! Don't let him escape! I want some men on that wall!
Gracias, Captain Ramon. You do make an outlaw feel special, but I'm afraid I must cut this short. Tornado, underlay! No further, amigos. I have your precious captain.
You insolent scoundrel!
I would suggest you flee, my friends. Take a nice vacation. At the captain's expense, of course.
We Chumash will remember this, Senor Zorro.
Haha, see? Now wasn't that just way more pleasant?
Attack, you fools! Attack!
I'd say my work here is done. Hasta la vista, amigos.
That black-cloaked criminal! I will have my revenge!
How much further?
Only a few more miles. The hacienda is just outside Los Angeles.
To think that my husband, the great Don Carlos Pulido, must now drive his own carriage. If the other caballeros see you...
They will see a man, which is more than most of them see when they look in the mirror each morning.
But a man who has lost all his lands and property.
Would you rather I lost my pride? Someone had to speak out against the governor's cruelty.
But did it have to be you? The governor took everything we had. Our poor children.
Take that! Please, Nico, must you? Oh, and so loud.
Well, quit hogging the window!
Someday, but not right now.
Perhaps if you were to write His Excellency an apology.
It would do no good. The governor is using any excuse to seize lands and power. No, the best thing for them is to be as far away from San Francisco as possible.
Ride all the way to the Camino Real? But father, it's like 1,000,000 degrees out there.
I don't care. My old friend Don Carlos Pulido is arriving today, and I want you to escort him. He spoke out against the governor's corruption, and as a result, lost everything but a small hacienda near here. A man that brave deserves at least to arrive in some sort of style.
Sounds to me like he should have kept his mouth shut.
Get on your feet, you vapid wastrel! To think that a son of mine should be so uncaring!
Dad, take it easy. Would you rather I was an outlaw like Zorro?
Zoro does in secret what many of us wish we could do openly. Though it would cost me my fortune, I still wish you were more like him.
Right, father. That would do us both a lot of good.
Just go!
All right, I'm going.
We must think of our guests, not ourselves.
Relax, Bernardo. If my father didn't have me to yell at, how would he keep himself occupied?
Sir!
Ah, Sergeant. The Pueblo has been notified?
Yes, sir. A reward of 100 gold pieces for Zoro's capture, sir, as you ordered.
Excellent. That outlaw has a price to pay for his audacity, and I will collect that payment personally.
Here's to Captain Ramon. May he have more success with his reward than he had with his whole army. Diego, mi amigo, what are you doing awake? It is barely noon.
Yes, it's so uncivilized, amigos. My father wants me to ride out in this wilting heat to meet his friends.
Ah, forget it!
Hey, you know how it is. Gotta keep that allowance flowing.
Unless you want to capture Zorro, make your own fortune. Have you heard about the reward?
A reward? For Zorro?
Captain Ramon has offered 100 gold pieces for anyone who captures Zorro. Can you imagine? My suit is worth that much.
Maybe, if you didn't smell so bad.
Hey! Besides, to chase down an outlaw for money, it seems almost like work. Oh, work!
Yes, my friends. Let us hope that we can live our lives without ever doing anything important at all.
Wait a minute. Is that really what we want?
Food for thought, Bernardo. But with my friends, we have to feed them in small doses.
It's my turn at the window! Come on! About time! Think there's any wolves here?
Oh, don't be such a baby. Around here, there's probably just coyotes. See? There's one now.
I don't think so.
That was no coyote! Right, Bernardo! I'll do what I can from here.
We are almost in Los Angeles, my dear. And look! Here comes a young caballero.
Hola, Don Carlos Pulido. I am Don Diego de la Vega.
Diego! Little Diego! Ay, caramba! How you've grown! I haven't seen you since you were smaller than my Nico here.
And a fine boy he is. What's this? If you are going to hide your money from the banditos, you'll have to do better than your ear, amigo.
Whoa!
And you probably don't even remember my daughter Luisa. You haven't seen her since you were both in diapers.
Mother!
No. I guess I haven't.
Father, Siva says we should keep moving. She thinks there might be bandidos.
Where? Where?
Quickly, Carlos. Let's go. Hurry.
Now, I'm sure we're safe as long as Don Diego is here.
Get them! Get their money!
Get back!
My hero.
See ya!
You little brat! I'll...
Captain Ramon, this servant reports that, Don Carlos Pulido and his family are under attack by bandidos.
Don Carlos? Ha! I know that name. He is a traitor. The governor would not thank me for helping him.
Sir? You mean we do nothing?
If Don Carlos will not support the governor, why should the governor's army help him? Let the bandidos do what they will.
But Don Diego is there as well, and he is a friend of mine.
As if I care.
Enough! No one move! Drop your weapon, senor.
I'm not afraid of you.
You are a brave man, senor. But you forget, you are not here alone.
You cowardly pig!
I will make you pay for that remark, senor.
Oh, will you?
Zorro!
Sir!
What? You say Zorro is there? Clueless servant, why did you not report this first? Sergeant, saddle the horses immediately!
All troops to your mounts! We ride!
Zorro, the outlaw?
Whoa, Zorro!
You have one shot left. So I would suggest you ask yourself, whom do you fear more? Them or me?
Come on, come on! Excellent!
Got her!
Nice work, compadre. I see your son has inherited all your courage, senor. And I see that your daughter has inherited all your wife's beauty.
Mira, Siva. Now this is horsepower.
Permit me to apologize for this rude welcome to Los Angeles. I am Zorro, and this is my horse, Tornado. And you are?
Don Carlos Pulido. And may I introduce my wife, Doña Catalina.
Charmed.
My son, Nico.
I owe you one, amigo.
And my daughter, Luisa.
As brave as she is beautiful.
Please, do you rehearse these lines or something?
That depends. Are they working?
Maybe a little? Luisa?
Your mother is right. I am a wanted man. It would be best for you all to forget you ever saw me. And do not concern yourself over these bandidos. Soldiers from the Presidio will soon arrive.
They have arrived! And you, Zoro, are under arrest. Flank left and right, quickly! I want Zoro captured!
Zorro!
I am only glad you are safe. So for now, adios!
He is trapped now.
Yeah, score!
What? Get him! Get him!
Hola, amigo!
Hi!
Is he gonna do what I think he is?
This is going to be so amazing!
You're a lot of fun, amigos, but I'm out of here. Hasta la vista!
After him! After him, you
Quickly, men! Go!
No way that's going to happen!
You interfering brat! You helped an outlaw to escape!
He saved us!
Not for long. I'm going to put you and your whole family under arrest.
Oh, please, Captain Ramon. Let's not be tiresome. Would you really want it known that an 8-year-old boy stopped your whole platoon?
Who are you?
Don Diego de Vega, Captain. My father, Don Alejandro, donated the land on which your army's presidio currently resides. I can assure you the governor was most appreciative. And these are my father's friends.
Very well. I will consider leniency. Of course, I will expect a certain amount of gratitude.
Why, you?
But of course, Captain. When my father hears word of how you've rounded up these banditos, he will be most appreciative, you can be sure.
I was referring to...
Food? Drink? But of course, Captain. Take these banditos away, and I will see to it that a feast is delivered to your brave men tonight.
Excelente! Very well. Sergeant, round up these bandidos. But this matter is not over.
My apologies for the interruption, Don Carlos.
You may not be much of a fighter, Don Diego, but you can speak with the skills of a diplomat.
What's so great about that?
Hey, at least you're not in jail, tough guy.
You are too kind, Don Carlos. Bernardo, would you please drive the carriage into Los Angeles so that Don Carlos may ride as befits a caballero? Favorite jacket, and it's totally ruined. Excellency, are you sure this is wise? Confiscating mission land is not popular with the caballeros.
The missions have had their day, Adolfo. They took the richest land, but they cannot defend it. Our army does that. And so, we should get the land, yes?
I suppose, but...
Let the caballeros protest. Each one that does becomes a traitor against my rule. And as punishment, he will forfeit his lands to me.
It seems dangerous, Excellency. You have already taken so many lands.
And I will take more. Each time, my power grows. And each time, the caballeros fear me more.
But suppose they rise up against you.
The caballeros, a bunch of wastrels who cannot even dress themselves without help. I do not fear them. Nothing and no one could ever bring that group together.
What about Zorro?
What about him? He is a highwayman, nothing more. He cannot defy an army. Besides, I'm sure that Captain Ramon has captured him already.
Don Alejandro, my old friend! It was thoughtful of you to send your son Don Diego to escort us.
Yes, well, I understand he wasn't much use against the bandidos.
It wasn't my fault. My horse moved unexpectedly.
And you fell off? A Californio weaned on horseback?
Don Alejandro? As it happened, Zorro appeared and drove off the bandits.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah! Zorro rules! Yeah, yeah! And Luisa thinks he's handsome.
I do not!
Do too! Ooh, Zorro, Zorro!
Well, at least you arrived safely.
Although I fear that Captain Ramon may be a problem. He seems to be attracted to Luisa.
And I can see why. But there may be an ideal solution. Diego, may I speak with you a moment?
Yes, Father. What is it?
Diego, I am an old man, and it is time you became responsible and found a wife. The Pulidos and I are old friends, and it would please me greatly if...
Okay. You don't have to get all dramatic about it. Hey, Luisa. My father thinks we should get married. So if it's okay with you...
Excuse me?
Diego!
What? It's what you wanted, right? I'm rich, she's beautiful. Let's cut to the chase.
I can't believe this!
Ow! 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 So what's that mean? She's going to think about it or what?
Bernardo, Get him out of my sight.
Now what did I do?
Young men today.
The problem is, I fear Captain Ramon will not be so casual in his pursuit.
The opportunities today. Zorro was within my grasp.
Yes, sir. Until that Pulido boy interfered.
And even that I could have used to my advantage with his sister. She is beautiful, Sergeant.
Yes, she is, sir.
But that useless Don Diego got in the way. No matter. I can still force Luisa to marry me. Fetch a pigeon, Sergeant.
You're hungry, sir? Don Alejandro sent over a lovely goose.
A homing pigeon, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
The governor is on business in Santa Barbara. I think he'll be most interested in what I have to tell him.
It's been quite a day, Siva.
It has indeed, señorita.
Rescued by a dashing outlaw.
A rich young man proposing marriage.
Could you believe that? That man has no clue. A girl deserves a little romance in her life, right?
Si, señorita.
Siva, tell me the truth. How do I look?
Beautiful, from where I'm standing. Buenos noches, Señorita Luisa. I tried to stay away, but it was impossible.
Maybe you just need a little help. Back off.
No, Siva, no, it's okay. I'm sure Señor Zorro means us no harm.
He is an enemy of the governor. If he is found here, your family will be thrown into prison.
If he is found here, he would be executed, but he came anyway.
The heart has no choice in these matters, Señorita.
But that's enough, Siva. You may go.
I could not stay away. I could not stop thinking about you.
I felt the same, Zorro.
But Siva is right. The wisest thing you could do is send me away forever. And for your sake, I would go.
My heart won't let me send you away.
Then my own heart is glad, Señorita.
That horse! It sounds like... Tornado! That means Zoro's here! Hooray!
You know, this can only lead to unhappiness.
All I know is that I'm happier now than I have ever been.
Then, if you will permit me...
Nico?
Hey, I wanted sword fights.
If it had been anyone but you, compadre, there would have been. But for now...
Zorro!
I will return, Luisa. In the meantime, my thoughts will be with you.
And mine with you, Zorro!
And mine with you, Zorro.
It was the most romantic moment of my whole life, and you ruined it!
Ow! Hey!
Excellency, a message from Captain Ramon in Los Angeles.
What does it say? Has he captured Zoro already?
I'm afraid not, Excellency. Captain Ramon reports Zorro escaped your soldiers with the help of the Pulido family.
Blast! I take their land, I take their money, yet still the people defy me. And this Zoro is the worst of all. Ready my carriage. We ride for Los Angeles today. I'm going to personally see that this nuisance Zorro is taken care of.
Ah, what a night, Tornado. And what a woman! Here, my stallion. Yes, you look so macho. The fillies will never resist you now. Oh, please, it's been such a long night. Okay, I know I was careless. If it hadn't been for Nico, I might have been captured. But I'm just too tired to train right now. Bernardo, for a man who cannot speak, you are the most insolent servant a caballero ever had. Prepare to be punished! Ah, so we're going to have one of those sessions again, are we? Pity. I rather like this equipment. Ha! Hey! Just another wild party in the Diego Hacienda. You fight with new vigor, Bernardo. I think that Siva has given new life to your blood, eh? I thought so. She's a fine woman, you sly dog. And I suspect that she will be more than a match for you herself. Yes, you're right, Bernardo. I need a shave.
Carefully. The shine must be perfect. Yes. Yes, that's enough. A fine uniform for the most gallant captain in His Excellency's army.
Yes, sir. Senorita Pulido will not be able to resist you, sir.
Correct, Sergeant. However, if she tries, I have other options.
Diego, what brings you to our humble hacienda?
My father... Ah! My father wants me to try again with my courtship skills. I promise to be more romantic this time.
Then we shall leave you alone. Come, Catalina. He's young, he's rich, he's handsome.
But he's such a goof.
I know, I know.
Senorita Luisa?
Diego, wait. Wait, you're a nice guy, but I have to be honest. It's not gonna work out. You see, I think I have feelings for Zorro.
The outlaw?
I know, it's crazy, but what can I do? He's so amazing.
Handsome?
Oh, so handsome.
Brave?
Like a lion.
Well then, what can I do? Obviously, Zorro is far more manly than I.
Diego, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Actually, it's kind of a relief. Takes all the pressure off.
I'm so glad you understand.
Of course, but if I could make one small suggestion.
Yes?
Well, it would please both our fathers if they thought I was courting you.
So you want to pretend?
Let's face it. Someday I may find the right girl, and I'll need the practice. You can give me tips.
Why not? That'll be fun. Okay, let me get ready. Don Diego, a pleasure to see you.
My fair Luisa.
Have you come to tell me something?
Oops. Let me get my guitar. Beautiful señorita. It is spring in Southern California, and as I rode here surrounded by sunlight, flowers, and singing birds, I thought I would never see anything so lovely again in all my life. Until now, when I look upon your exquisite face, and my heart simply melts. I found this rose, delicate, radiant, the fairest one in all of my gardens. But alas, it pales before the perfection of your own beauty.
Ugh, give me a break!
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not that good at this.
No, you just need practice, that's all. Lots of practice. And that's what I'm here for, right? Keep going.
Señorita Luisa.
Captain Ramon? What is the meaning of this?
I will be brief, señorita. I find you beautiful and feel that you would make a suitable wife.
Thanks, I'm flattered.
Therefore, I do you the honor of asking for your hand in marriage. Your answer, señorita.
Take a hike!
Captain, as you can see, I already have a suitor.
If you can call him that. Get out, you wastrel, or I'll have my soldiers remove you.
Captain Ramon!
It's okay. I'm going. I don't want any trouble. I'll see you later, Luisa, okay?
Captain Ramon, may I remind you that my father is a caballero.
That's right!
And may I inform you, señorita, that His Excellency has already heard that your family helped Zorro escape capture. And if you do not marry me, señorita, I can guarantee that you and your whole family will be arrested as traitors.
Let me get this straight, Captain. You are trying to blackmail me into marriage?
I am doing you a favor, señorita.
And I am doing you one, Captain. Now get out!
How dare you take that tone with me? I am an officer of His Excellency!
And I, Captain, am a pulido!
You'll pay for that!
I said, get out, Captain. Or do you need more flamenco lessons?
You just made the biggest mistakes of your...
Now, Captain!
Zorro!
An officer of His Excellency, threatening unarmed women and children?
Sergeant! Zoro is here! Attack!
I'm afraid your soldiers are tied up at the moment.
You coward! Threatening me with a sword when I have none!
Well, that's what you were doing to them, but fair enough. I will put mine away.
All right!
Zorro!
Luisa! I just had word. What has been happening here?
Captain Ramon was trying to force me into marriage, Father.
But Zorro kicked his butt, literally!
Oh no. This is a disaster.
Father, what's wrong?
I have just heard that the governor himself is on his way to Los Angeles. When he sees this, he will call us all traitors and imprison us for life.
Ay, caramba! Oh.
What should we do now, Zorro?
Your father is right. The hacienda is no longer safe. You must flee to the mission for protection.
But what about you?
I will put a plan of my own into action. I only hope it works. Tornado! Andale!
At last! Are you all right, Captain? That masked monster has made a fool of me for the last time, Sergeant! Spread the word! 1,000 gold pieces for the capture of Zorro, dead or alive! Preferably dead!
Yes, sir!
Por favor, mi amor. Come with us.
No, Catalina. This is the last of my land. And I am a caballero. I will run no further.
Father, please.
I want to stay too!
No. Now go, my family, and be safe. My heart will be with you.
Santa Maria! 1,000 gold pieces! Yeah!
With all of us hunting, Zorro will soon be found. We'll be rich! Well, richer anyway.
And the governor himself is arriving.
Whoever catches Zorro will be scoring major points with His Excellency.
Yeah! We're going fox hunting!
Zorro! Got it in one, Don Jose! I know you all hate hard work, so I thought I'd save you the strain of looking for me. After all, you can't even be bothered to defend yourselves against the governor's scheming.
What are you talking about? We're not traitors like you!
Neither was Don Carlos, but the governor took his land anyway.
He spoke out against the governor's policies.
Policies of cruelty. Is that what you support? Besides, you know the governor will take any excuse to seize property. And one by one, you will all fall before his greed. Unless you work together.
You three, take that side. We'll take this. We can trap him between us.
See, amigos. Now you're getting it. Keep it up. And who knows? You may be heroes yet.
Well, there goes 1,000 gold pieces. See, but I think we may have gained much more. Yes, Governor, I'm afraid it is the truth. Don Carlos and his family are traitors. They have joined with Zorro to defy Your Excellency's rule.
I knew I was too lenient the first time. Well, now the whole Pulido family shall pay the price. Soldiers, to your mounts! You will be safe here, Senora Pulido. You have the protection of the church.
But my husband, who will protect him? Foolish bride.
The other Shumash must hear of this. Go!
What?
Buenas noches, mi amigo.
Don Alejandro? You can't be here. Can't you see there are soldiers coming?
We see only a brave man willing to defend what is right. We have decided to join him.
But you will be branded traitors. Your land and property will be seized.
It would have happened anyway before long. The governor is using any excuse to seize power these days.
But your son...
It will do Diego good to be suddenly poor. Perhaps it will make a man of him at last. Come, my friend. We are still caberos. Let us stand and fight for what is right. Just the three of us.
For Don Alejandro.
Zorro?
I feel responsible for your troubles, Don Carlos. But if you will let me, I am prepared to give my life in your defense.
Zorro, you have long fought against injustice and defended the helpless. These are things I believe in myself.
As do we.
So, we would be proud to fight at your side.
Then, let's do it!
There are the traitors! Attack!
Back into the house! At least the horses can follow.
I like it. They're trapped like rats.
These rats have teeth! Come and get us, gatito!
Well, what are you waiting for? Get them! They're burning down Don Carlos' hacienda!
Zoro spoke the truth. This could happen to any of us. And if the governor has his way, eventually it will.
Off the top, no charge.
Please, Don Alejandro, surrender! I don't want to hurt you.
You're a good man, Sergeant, but you serve a bad master. Ha!
Gracias, Señor Zoro.
The hacienda is on fire, Sergeant. I suggest you and your men retreat while you can.
Thank you, Zoro. Soldiers, fall back! Let the flames do our fighting for us! Captain! Zoro and the three caballeros are trapped inside.
What of the family? Where is Luisa and her brat of a brother?
They are not here.
Sir, the Pulido family was seen heading for the mission, sir.
Ah, seeking sanctuary, eh?
Not in my territory. The mission lands are rich. And if Fray Felipe is hiding traitors, I will seize the mission property as well.
Did you hear that?
He's even taking holy property.
The man will never stop. We're all doomed unless we act now. Vámonos! Vámonos! and the caballeros will never escape now.
Let them burn. Soldiers, to your mounts! We ride for the mission after the rest of the traitors!
He's alive! Listen, the soldiers are leaving.
They think we are doomed. And I fear they are right.
There is always hope, Don Alejandro. But you need to have strength.
I am exhausted. A sad old man. My only wish is that my foolish son Diego could someday be like you, Zorro.
Then stand up, Don Alejandro. 'Cause it could happen.
Santa Maria! You knew.
Now, if I can have your help, we still have work to do.
I am with you, Zorro, my son.
Tornado, ven aquí! Sorry, Tornado. It was an emergency.
Open the gate in the name of His Excellency, the Governor of California!
This is a place of sanctuary, Captain. Not for long, Father. If you are harboring traitors, this will be the location of my new hacienda. Now, open the gate. In the name of peace, I will not do it.
Then, in the name of the Governor, I will do it for you. Soldiers! Ready the cannon! And fire! Run!
The door is open, Ramon.
Yeah, bring it on!
A brat to the very end. Soldiers, arrest them all and bring the señorita to me. Huh? Zorro!
Yes!
Captain Ramon. I heard the señoritas cannot resist a man in uniform. But I had no idea it took so many soldiers to persuade them.
That's Zorro. How is he still alive?
The answer is simple, Governor. The captain does very poor work. This is what, the third time I have escaped him?
He cheats! He is a coward!
And has he told you how a mere boy threw his whole army into chaos?
You lying dog!
Let's face it, Captain. You're a worthless commander and a lame excuse for a man. Unless, of course, you are prepared to take me on, one-on-one.
Soldiers!
What a chicken!
Come on, Ramon. I hear you're pretty fancy with that sword. Let's see who's the better blade, hey? Right here, right now. Or are you afraid of losing?
Ramon, don't.
Leave this to me. That insolent outlaw has mocked me for the last time. We settle this now! Sharpshooter, a word. Prepare to die.
me know when you're done warming up.
Impudent dog!
Zorro, please! You don't have to do this!
Are you kidding? Zorro, go for it!
Yeah, give it to him! Or whatever.
That is my intention, amigos. Isn't this romantic?
What are you blathering about?
Oh, you know, the moon, the stars, a salon on the roof.
Zorro! 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 Zorro!
Ramon! 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 Catalina, my family!
Father! Mi amor, you're alive!
Yes, but for how long? Where's Zoro?
There!
Ramon! Ramon!
Your sword grows weaker, Captain.
And your life grows shorter, Zorro. Soon you'll be forgotten in Southern California.
Really? Then I'd better make my mark while I have the chance, eh? Oh, one more thing. There, that's better.
What? Ah! Ah!
You can't leave now. The celebration is about to begin.
Yes!
And now, Captain, call off your men. Give the order, now!
Certainly, you fool. Sharpshooter, fire! Oops. Ah!
Zorro! Look out!
Ole!
Ah! You'll pay for this, Zoro!
Enough of this! Soldiers, destroy them all, now!
Hold on.
What is the meaning of this? Get out of the way, you masked fools!
No, Your Excellency. We are here to tell you that this fight is over. And so is your rule of terror in Southern California.
What? 7 caballeros with masks think they can defy me. Soldiers, open fire!
Hundreds of men, Your Excellency. Vaqueros from our ranchos, natives from the hills, peons from the farms. And there are thousands more just like them.
What do you want?
Our demands are simple, Excellency. You will restore all the lands and property of Don Carlos, you will rebuild his hacienda, and you will turn control of Southern California over to Don Alejandro, who will administer in your name.
Don Alejandro, you traitor! I'll have you whipped! I'll have you! Oh!
See what it feels like to be treated like a dog, Governor? We caballeros have banded together now. We have far more men than you have soldiers. We rule Southern California now, not you. And if you ever try to mistreat our people again, we will ride north to Monterrey and topple your rule.
Way to go, father.
Soldiers, I command you to stand down. You have not heard the last of this, Don Alejandro.
For your sake, Governor, you'd better hope I have. Move out!
Sergeant!
Gracias, amigo. You saved my son's life.
And he mine. Adios, Senor Don.
Zorro!
Luisa!
Oh, Zoro! I'm so glad you're safe, but
What is it, Luisa? You seem troubled.
it's just my heart is torn. My feelings for you are strong, but I have felt myself drawn to someone else as well.
I'll bet he said something like, I found this rose, delicate, radiant, the fairest one in all of my gardens. But alas, it pales before the perfection of your own beauty. Something like that?
How did you... Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, you better not be...
Ow!
Diego? You...
What? What did I do?
You think you're so all that? You think I'm gonna just fall into your arms now? Well, let me tell you something, senor. You haven't even started courting me yet. You're gonna have to work for it. From now on, I want lots of romance and lots of adventure and...
And?
And be nice to my brother.
I don't get it. She loved two different guys. It turns out they're both me, and now she's mad. Will I ever understand women?
Let me see if I can explain this, son. No.
So naturally, the governor did what the caballero said. Like he had a choice, right? He gave back what he'd stolen, and he rebuilt my dad's hacienda. Because he knew that if he didn't, Zorro would ride again. Yes! DIC.